macro is basically something that happened 10 minutes before an hour ends and 10 minutes after an hour starts. Basically what that means is, so look at the time, right? The time here this trade was taken at was 11:01. So 11 is when the hour finishes, right? That's when as soon as we hit 11 o'clock, 10 minutes before 11 is 10:50. 10 minutes after 11 is 11:10. So the macro goes from 10:50 right here to 11:10. Okay? That's the macro. The macro's purpose is to reach for liquidity and to like move fast, basically. Okay? So we were also within the macro, which is why my confidence increased in this trade. Okay? And on top of that, there was SMT on these lows right here, like this low over here, this one. Let me mark it out. This low right here had gotten taken by NQ, obviously. Like, you know how this low, we went lower than that low. If you look at that same low right here, this is that same low. Mark it out. Price never went below that low. We never went below it. That's called SMT with a displacement, aggressive displacement up, and we're in the macro, and without the fair value gap behind. This is a perfect trade, okay? Perfect trade, and we had been just dumping down the whole day without any rebalance. Yeah, we were gonna go up from here, and there was other confluences for bullishness, which I did mention yesterday, but this was a trade of the day that I took, and I made about 1,400 in today's day. But I did take some other trades. This was the only A+ setup though. This was the only A+ setup here, okay? What I want to go over, it's a concept, okay? It's a concept. It's not really a let me just make it a one screen. It's not really what do you say? It's not really a strategy, but you could use that concept to make a strategy, okay? So the concept is basically, it's called power of three. I've mentioned this before, but now I want to get kind of in depth about it, okay? So power of three is active on every single candle, okay? Power of three, okay? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This is what it looks like. When we accumulate, we're basically, let me make this. So, power of three: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation is basically this thing right here. This where price doesn't move up or down. It's stagnant. Manipulation is the second step, the red one. So manipulation will have, like, you want to see manipulation break out of this range. So you notice how this, like, price is within a range like this. Like, maybe I should draw a box to describe a range.
Wait, so yeah, so I was gonna say, bro, isn't that called what do you call it, a resistance line and a support line?
We don't trade support and resistance, so no.
Oh, okay.
But technically, yeah, it is. But you don't want to mess with any of those terms. So just listen. Ready?
Okay.
Accumulation is just consolidation, which basically just means price is stagnant and not moving up or down. Does everyone get that? Everyone get what accumulation means? Accumulation is basically when price is stagnant, not moving up or down. Second step is manipulation. You want to see price go up or down. So let's say you're bearish on the day, right? Let's say you want to see price go down on the day, and let's say you see something like this happen, like consolidation. Where do you think you want to see manipulation going, up or down first? If you're bearish on the day, where should the manipulation be? Yes, if you're bearish, manipulation should be up, because it's trying to trick people into going thinking that price is going to go up. But if you know you're confident in your bearishness and you know that price is going to go down, you want to see this manipulation first happen up, so it tricks everyone into thinking we're going to go up, and then it traps them after it starts going down, and you're expecting this to come, okay? Then what is the distribution? Is the part that actually is a real move. So this obviously, that's the real move of the day, right? The move down is the big move.
That's where we make profit on.
That's what we try to make profit on. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So that's power of three in a little summary. And I'm gonna do a vice versa real quick, okay? Vice versa example. A would be from here, A, M, D, D, okay? If bearish on the day, you want to look for manipulation up, and then the distribution move down. Yo, that's what the concept is. It's very important. But yo, I want to make sure everyone understands this, because this is really, really, like, it's very important. So accumulation, whatever comes after accumulation is gonna be manipulation, okay? So if we're manipulating up to the upside, is it gonna go down or up from there after manipulation?
It's gonna go down.
Yes, it's gonna go down, like, perfectly like this, because think about it. What does manipulation mean? Manipulation, the word manipulation means you're trying to trick people, right?
Yeah, once you like exit the trade.
I'll try to find one.
Yes. Manipulation, if you search up the definition of manipulation, that means you're trying to trick people, okay? So the market is trying to manipulate people into thinking, into like tricking them. They're tricking the people into thinking that we're gonna start going up from here. Okay? But now that you know that they're trying to trick you, you're gonna know that the move down is gonna be the actual move. Okay? So that's literally all power of 3 is. So now we're gonna take this, remember this concept, and think of it in a candle, because that's what we're gonna see. Like we only see candles, right? On our charts, we only see candles. So every single candle itself, like one candle even, is following the same pattern. Okay? Now think about this. This is a candle. Okay? Let's just pretend that's a candle real quick. A candle, when it starts forming, it's nothing. Okay, it's like this, right? It's like this when it starts forming. Then a candle starts making its move down. It moves down and moves down and moves down and moves down. That's the manipulation. Then what it starts doing is, pretend there's a wick right here. What it starts doing is it starts going back up, 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 and that's the actual distribution part of each candle. That's how every single candle works. So if a candle, let's say we start a candle from here and it starts going lower, 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 it's gonna be a black candle right now, right? Because so far it's not finished, it hasn't closed yet, and its plus is going down. So it opened over here, and now we're going lower. So this will be our low. Let's say this is our low. That's called open low. The next thing that comes after that is close high. So if you open low, close high, that means open. We go low. Then we go up, 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 and close over here, leaving a wick over here. You know how every single candle has a certain time limit? So if we're on the 1 minute time frame, that candle is going to be 1 minute long. So during that minute, it's going to open right here. It's going to go lower. That's the manipulation. Then it's going to start going higher, 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 and it's going to close up here. It's going to close high up there, leaving a wick behind, okay? So every single candle, first move of the candle is usually the manipulation move, and then we distribute up, okay? Or down, depending on which the direction of the candle is. So let's look at this candle, for example, right? Look at this bearish candle, for example. We open the bearish candle up here. First, we manipulate all the way up here, okay? We went all the way up there. That's why the wick is there. Then we start going back down, 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 down. We go down all the way over here, and we close out over here. So the first move that happened was a manipulation up, okay? And you'll see, as candles are forming even, you'll see that the initial direction where the candle wants to go at first is not usually like the actual direction, okay? So just analyzing this candle right here. At first, we were all the way down here, and then we went all the way up, 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 up here, and we closed over here. So right now, the candle has made the wick on this. First move was down here, okay? First move, this live candle that's forming in 47 seconds. So it still has a lot of time left in its life, right? So this could be the manipulation move. This move up that happened, that could be tricking people into thinking we're going up, and they could be entering buy positions right there. And we could go down, okay? But I can't tell you if this is manipulation or not without having more context on it, okay? But basically, this is how we implement it. This is how we implement this ideology. So a 4-hour candle, the 4-hour candle opens up at 10 a.m. for us. If you've noticed, most of my trades have been after 10 o'clock because I implement this methodology every single day. Because after 10, as soon as 10 o'clock opens, we see some sort of manipulation phase first. And then after the manipulation, you could go on the 1 minute. Like, you know, you're still going to stay on the 1 minute. Like, the 4-hour is going to continue forming without you having to, like, you know, watch the 4-hour candle. But basically, after 10, you're going to look for some sort of manipulation move. And then you're going to look for an A+ setup on the 1 minute. And most likely, that setup is going to work out because power of 3 is in effect. Alright, and if it matches up with your narrative, even better. This is power of 3. I'm going to screenshot this, and I was screen recording this whole thing. This concept is very important, and you're going to hear me say it a lot of times, okay? So that's why, main thing I need you guys to understand right now is manipulation happens first, and then the real move happens, okay? So at 10 o'clock, the new 4-hour candle opens up. That's when the new body is created. That's when the new 4-hour candle starts. So off of the higher time frame candle, we can form a lower time frame trade because we only trade on the 1 minute time frame. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm only on the 1 minute looking for all these trades and setups, okay? So we could implement a higher time frame thing and form something with a lower time frame off of that, and our probabilities of winning are going to be much higher, okay? So That's why after 10 is the only time I take a trade. After 9:45, or even let's just say in the macro. Okay, remember the macro guys I was talking about? The macro every 10 minutes before a hour ends and every 10 minutes after it.